My Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth. Welcome back. This is your Moray, Dr. Yeshu, and I want to thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Everything you do to help to advance the journey back to Abaya. My brothers and sisters, let me just share with you a few moments of the importance of continuing to share. Remember, we're not to be selfish. When we get something that is good, which is the word of Yahuwah, there are other people who have not yet come into a relationship with Yahuwah. And we have to share with them, we have to tell them about how Yahuwah can take a life that is given to him and he can turn that life around, clean it up, and make it worthy. This is the condition of those who are unawakened. They are lost in sin. And we got to go and search for them and bring them back to the fold. Okay? And Yahuwah gives us the opportunity to do that. He gives us the will. He gives us the zeal, the heart. He gives us the work, my brothers and sisters, to empower us so that we can continue and we can share his love with others. So I'm going to encourage you, my brothers and sisters. I'm going to encourage you to continue to share. And then, please, every time you look at a session, every time you view a session, please hit that thumb. You know, hit that thumb, like it, like it. If you see something that is not to your liking, and you have a reason to send me an email and say, Murray, this is not what the scripture is saying. You send it to me and I take a look at it, and if I find out how to be that way, then I will make the adjustment and correct if I made a mistake. Like this past Shabbat. Was it Shabbat evening or Shabbat morning? I made an error. As I was on live stream, I said, I was talking about the reason why I don't practice. I know the Greek, but I don't use the Greek that much. Very, you know, I rather use the Hebrew. And I said the Greek was not abstract. The Greek is abstract. Okay? I think that's what I said. The Greek was not abstract. The Greek is abstract. Hebrew is concrete. But there are times as you go through the Hebrew, there's sometimes you come upon some words in the Hebrew or some phrase that we'd consider abstract, but is not a regular thing. Every now and then you read something and you know, within a passage, you're reading and you go on and you see that something there that is abstract. And I think the way it is then is that the translator didn't have another term in the Hebrew that was suitable. And so when they said it, they said it in an abstract form. But generally, Hebrew is a concrete language, especially the biblical Hebrew. Present day Hebrew, you'll find a lot of abstract in present day Hebrew, because they borrow from a lot of from other languages. For instance, in present day Hebrew, you'll find words for computer, automobile, truck, as modern day stuff. You'll find them, and some of those going to be abstract. In ancient Hebrew, you didn't have cars, but we have chariots. Okay, so we're gonna move up from chariots, to cars. Okay, so you wouldn't find the word car in the ancient biblical Hebrew, but in modern Hebrew. So modern Hebrew now, to make the adjustment, they bring in other languages. They borrow from other languages, so this is why we say that modern Hebrew is kind of a corrupt language. Just like English, it's a corrupt language, because when I say corrupt, in the sense that they borrow from other areas, okay, to make it what it is, okay? All right. So I just want to just say that to you. Now, and in verse 7, it says, all that hate me whispered together against me. Against me do they devise my hurt. Okay, so in verse 8 now, I was looking in verse 8. This is what it said. An evil disease, say they. No, they hated David in such a way. They hate the believers, the righteous, in such a way that I can't stand it. I can't stand her. Okay, since every plan we made, everything we devised, not coming to pass. So now, the only thing we can do is to sit back and say, okay then, we would like for an evil disease to attack. Oh my goodness. We want an evil, this is an evil disease, say they, cleaveth fast unto him. And now that he lieth, he shall rise up no more. So they want a sickness to come upon him so that it will paralyze him. We put him down. He said, oh yeah, we got you now. You're down. You're down. An evil disease. Excuse me. My sinus bothered me a little bit there. What is saying here, my brothers, my sisters? What is saying here? I want Belial. Belial. That's what the word is. Belial. Evil. Something worthlessness. That's what the word is. That's what they mean at the word. Worthlessness. Belial. We want that to come upon him. Evil. Belial. Something worthlessness. In other words, Belial means evil. Naughty. Something ungodly men. Wicked people. You come from the word Bli, Ya'al, without profit. Something worthlessness. by extension, destruction, wickedness. Wickedness. Ish is man, right? And that's a wicked man. And Isha is woman. Wicked woman. Ben is a son. Wicked son. Ben. Evil, naughty, ungodly men. Wicked. Consume him. Let him enjoy a long stay on his back. Make it so that he won't get up again. Oh my goodness. Make wax old and let him spend. Let him be spent. Let him waste away. Come from a primitive root to fail. By implication, let him wear out. Let him decay. Consume him. Consume him. Let him enjoy a long stay on his back. Let him waste away. Let him wax old. Let him waste. Let him waste. And the disease is an evil disease. So is the evil. The word disease now is the word debar. The debar is Dalet, Bet, and Resh. And he's saying here, let him have that disease, an evil disease, the bar. And you know, disease can be, it can come in words and in speech, right? They say certain things to you, certain words to you, and there's an old saying that stick and bone may break my bone. Stick and stone may break my bone, but word would never hit me. That's a lie. Sometimes someone can hit you with a stick or a stone, and after a while, you know, you get treatment, the pain is over. But words spoken, that is evil, disease word, my brothers and my sisters. If you are not strong in Yahuwah and allow the Ruach to lead you, and that thing will ruin you. That thing will stay in your mind. A lot of children today are what they are because the parents speak disease words. Evil, saying stuff that was derogatory and wrong and negative, and it never leaves them. Many people are going through life today, never get over it. Okay? It takes the power of Yahuwah. It takes the power of Yahuwah, my brothers and sisters, to get over disease words. The act, the advice, the fear, you know, such thing, you know, it's like a business, you know, to some people. A word by implication, the matter are spoken of, or a thing, the cause, you know, such thing, you know, people speak evil. It's like a commandment, the person, you know, communication concerning him. And the conference said that the person take counsel on this. My brother and my sister, it's dirt. It is dirt. It's decrease. This kind of deed, my brother and my sisters. Okay. Due, it effect. And people speak eloquent words. But my brother and my sisters lying, and this manner of the kind of message that are involved in this, in the, you know, the oracle, you know, the purpose in these things pertaining to a person's life. And when you say things that are evil and wrong, to someone. My brothers and sisters, like an unclean thing. Evil words are uncleanness. You know, to say, and even the songs, sometimes you hear the songs, that they sing some of the songs, they're unclean. They're supposed to be singing. You're not supposed to come out of your mouth as a child of Yahuwah. Concerning the right and the righteousness of Yahuwah, my brothers and sisters, we should depart and should not allow those things, evil tidings. You know, these words that work, Yahuwah's word work in our hearts. But evil words work in our mind, my brothers and sisters. And we have to stay away from that. But according to what David's saying here, the people, the enemy, say an evil disease. They say, they argue, the word say here, Amar, they utter it. Amar is like Aleph, Mem, and Resh. Amar. And it is to utter, to say, you know, these evil things that they say. You know, to answer to a point, to a vouch, bid, to boast themselves. They certify, they challenge. It comes from a primitive root to say. And without, you know, it's used with great latitude. They answer their point. You know, they bid, they boast themselves. They call to certify, they challenge you. They charge you. It's like giving a commandment. They consider, they declare, my brothers and sisters, and they demand it, they desire to, you know, to see evil. And my brothers and sisters, they determine that they're going to get you one way or the other. And some of them go to the mind, worrying about hurting somebody, and they can't do it. But Yahuwah is right there, my brothers and sisters. They made the promise and they publish it. We're going to get you. We are going to get you. And my brothers and my sisters, all of the bad report, all of the things that it require of them to get themselves to that point where they can set those traps and set, you know, to hinder you as a righteous person. They talk, they tell it, they think it, they say it in their speech, they utter it, they certify it, truly, truly. This is what got verily, verily. My brother and my sisters, yet Yahuwah is on the side and will not allow anyone to hurt you. He said, an evil disease, they say, shall cleave fast unto him. Now, he said, now, and now that he is light, and you know, he shall not rise up anymore. So they get it to a point where they say, man, we got to get him, we got whatever disease that's coming. And my brothers and sisters, when people are hateful, doing the work of Hasatan, and they want to get you, they will, like I said, they devise ways, okay? They sit down and they plan it out. This is how we're going to get him. This is how we're going to get him. There's some people. It was some years ago, and this guy, we grew up together, but he was very short-tempered. His father was very abusive too. So anyway, he grown up, become a family man and everything like that. And he bought a bus, a passenger bus. He's not really what you would refer to as a first class driver. He knows how to drive, but he doesn't have, all the making of being a good driver, such as judgment and things like that. So, but anyway, he was driving, and one morning his bus was filled with people, taking them down to Montego Bay. I wasn't in Jamaica, so, but I went out there during the time to go visit with him, because I heard he was in the jail. They locked him up, and so he and I was pretty good friends at the time when we were growing up. But anyway, I had to be in Jamaica and went to see him. But anyway, he came out. A man hit his truck. The man was driving a little pickup truck, something like a little Toyota, a little Nissan truck, and it broke. I guess I don't know what's happened. They say the man, he broke his left glass there, and rearview mirror, whatever it was, on the side. And instead of come out and just settle it and just talk about how they're going to get it fixed, he shot the man. The man died in the hospital. So they came looking, trying to get him. And they tried every way to get him. In Jamaica, so they locked him up for it. And the people want to get him so bad. They planned all kind of way to get him, the family members. And they went to the little police jail, and set it on fire. Of course, all the inmates, they got rescued. To tell you how people want to do. And when he went to court, he got away because they said it was self-defense and everything. But you think it end of that? No, it didn't end there. They came up trying to get him so many times until to a point where he have to leave and travel away, leave Jamaica. Okay? But I'm saying is that when people have evil in their hearts and they want to get you, they'll try and try and try until they succeed, or until they die and never wasn't successful in doing that. But for the righteous, I tell you, Yahuwah always there for us to protect us. So my brothers, my sisters, when the enemy comes up against you, they say all kind of things about you. They wish you all kind of bad, destructive things. Just keep trusting in Yahuwah. And evil disease, they say, shall cleave fast unto him. And now that he lieth, he shall not rise up anymore. Well, David said, I go to bed, and I sleep, and I wake up again, for Yahuwah is with me. Please be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.